Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be choosing K-pop idols as Winx Club characters. Hi, my name is May and welcome to May's World. Today I'm going to be choosing different K-pop idols that I think will suit very well in a Winx Club live action remake. Not the one that Netflix did, but like, if I have to choose the characters from K-pop idols, these are the characters that I will choose. Okay, so originally this was actually supposed to be a Blackpink as Winx Club characters video, but since Blackpink members are only 4, the Winx Club is not going to be complete along with other characters I'm going to assign today. So I decided to make it a K-pop idol Winx Club character video. So that means that all of Blackpink members will be in this video, just so you know. Actually, from the first time that I saw Blackpink, one of the first things that came to my mind was the fact that they reminded me so much of the Winx Club characters. You know, they just looked like them, their body, they were just way too alike for me. And I really love Winx Club, so there was always that, a likeness that they had with Winx Club for me. So yeah, that's what inspired this video. I also want to state that I do not really know a lot of K-pop idols. I only know a few and I'm not deep into them. I'm an ARMY, in case you're wondering. I'm studying Blackpink and some other K-pop groups like Twice, redvelvet, Mamamoo, yeah, and just a few here and there, but I don't really know them deeply. I just know maybe I've listened to 1 or 2 songs. So I'm just going to be making this video based on the little information that I have of these people in real life, or the vibe they're giving from me. Okay, so in no particular order I'm going to give in these characters. Yeah, I like K-pop idol pair. First off is going to be Stella. I think this one is probably very obvious as to who I'm going to be choosing to be Stella. Stella is someone who was very stylish. She was fancy, she just had this personality to her. It's kind of like into the fashionista girl in high school movies, or maybe even a mean girl, but Stella isn't a mean girl, as we all know. So I'm going to be picking Jennie from Blackpink to play as Stella from Winx Club. I think it's literally perfect. And fortunately enough for us, she has gone blonde too. Well, she didn't really go blonde, she wore a blonde wig. That was during the Kill Stuff era. So yeah, Jennie from Blackpink as Stella is perfect to me. I mean, she literally called the human Chanel. Literally, like, her style is really nice, really awesome. You can see that she's really into this and she's just always looking glam. So I felt like, due to my knowledge, from the knowledge that I have of her, it just wouldn't make sense if I didn't give her the position of Stella. Up next is going to be Techno, and I decided to pick the character of Techno as Jisoo. Now, there's not much to be said about it, but Techno, to me, I think there's one thing that she has that reminds me of Jisoo, and it's the fact that they're both dependable. If you get what I mean, Techno was a very dependable friend. She was one that would never back away from the fight. She was always giving some logical explanation, some logical, thinking, some logical tactics. She was very dependable, and that's someone that I think Jisoo really is. She's always there, even though she's not exactly the doesn't have a leader in Blackpink, but you can depend on her. She's never really had any issue, here and there. You don't really hear anything bad from Jisoo. She's just all around good. So I think the role of Techno will sit. And does Jisoo have some kind of brainiac system going on in her head? Is she very good with tech? I do not know, because well, I do not know. That part is not in my knowledge, and most of you don't know that either. But I think that part will be very perfect for Jisoo. The next character would be Musa. Okay, so Musa's character, it was very hard for me to pick who will play Musa very well, who fits Musa's character the most, because I mean, if you think about Musa, most of you would think Rosie, she's the musical singing type, she fits it very well. But apart from the fact that her and Musa have this music thing in common, I don't really feel comfortable putting Musa as Rosie. She could play, but I'm not sure. But I didn't give her the character. Instead, I decided to pick Momo from Twice as Musa. I don't know much about Twice in general or Momo, but I think that she really suits that character somehow. Just a feeling. Besides, they kind of look alike. I mean, can't you see it? Because I'm seeing it a lot. So yeah, I think Momo from Twice will be very good as Musa. I really don't know about Momo's singing, to be honest. I'm more interested in her dance, because she's an amazing dancer. Like, I've seen some of her videos, and yeah, I know she really dances very well. So yeah, it was mainly because of looks that I chose Momo to play Musa. And I don't know about Momo's style, but I can see her wearing something that Musa would wear. So I think they go very well together. Next up is Flora. So the person I chose to be Flora is Rose, and I don't know if you guys see it the way I see it, but I think Rose is perfect for Flora. I mean, Flora didn't, do much singing in it, but when I think about Flora's looks, the way her hair is, it wasn't blonde like Rose is presently, but I feel like they just look alike a lot. Plus their style, Flora always wore this crop top and skirts, and literally even in the videos, that's the kind of style that Rosie has. She loves wearing short skirts and crop tops, or short gowns, or flowy dresses. That's the kind of style she has. So for look and for style, I think she really fits Flora. She just fits Flora's aesthetic. I mean, can't you imagine how we like, plants and being all graceful in nature and that? I really see that. So I think Rosie as Flora is very perfect to me. Okay, up next is Ayesha. Okay, so I decided to kind of like stick to this one because we do have one current, at least up to my knowledge, black K-pop idol. I decided to give Ayesha as Fatou from Black Swan. I'm not really into that group, to be honest. I did see that one video though of the rapping in one of their songs, and I was like, oh god, this is embarrassing. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It was just off, but she's really cool. I've actually seen come across one of the covers, the rapping cover that she did, and it was really great. So put aside that whole rapping thing that happened that we don't talk about, she's really cool for the character. Plus she's black, and there's not that black idol to play for it, so why not? She really has a very nice physique that I think Ayesha has, because if you notice, Ayesha was someone that worked out. She was a very energetic and active person, so I think that Fatou will be perfect for the part. Okay, so the next character, of course, is Bloom. Now for Bloom's character, honestly, I actually have two choices for this character because I couldn't really choose who would be better for it. The first choice is Lisa from Blackpink. I think somehow I just feel like Lisa really suits Bloom's character. Both of them coming from different parts, from somewhere far away to a different world. You know how Bloom came from Earth to Althea in the magic dimension, and Lisa had to come from Thailand to Korea. I feel like maybe they just have some kind of similarities with each other, and Bloom was this perfect girl is something, yeah. And Lisa literally perfect. She has an amazing voice. She's an even more amazing dancer. She looks very beautiful, although she's never been out of fringe, and Bloom did not have a fringe haircut in it. So yeah, for the hairstyle is not very accurate, but she has had a kind of similar hair color to Bloom, as you can see on the screen. So yeah, there's that. But Lisa's character in general, I feel really suits Bloom, because Lisa is a very bubbly person, at least for what we know, what we see. She seems to be a very bubbly, very nice, cute girl, who can be very funny and crazy, and at the same time she can be very serious when she needs to be. So I think Lisa really suits Bloom's character most. And also I decided to give this character to Suyu from Twice. Like I said, I don't know much about Twice members, but for some reason I think Suyu from Twice will be very nice as Bloom. She's very beautiful. I don't know about her singing status, her singing abilities, because in the Bloom in the Winx Club cartoon, in one of the seasons where they went to Earth, they had this band and Bloom sang. So yeah, but I think Suyu from Twice would suit this character for some reason. I don't know, it's just a hunch. Okay, so I also decided to add the Trix cast in here. I decided to cast the Trix too, because why not? We all hated the Trix show, and you should know that me casting this Trix characters is no way me trying to say that these idols are like that in real life. It's just a video, and I'm just casting them as to who I think will really play them well for some reason. The first one I see from the Trix is Jenny. I think Jenny will go, like, Jenny will be a perfect IC. I mean, am I the only one that feels it or sees it like that? Like, Jenny is not me, she's a very sweet, very nice girl, but I feel like Jenny will really embody that character. She could have that resting bitch face, that whole powerful demeanor to her, very strong and very imposing. Yeah, I feel like Jenny will really suit such a character. Another person that I think will be perfect to play the role of IC is Irene from Red Velvet. for literally the same reasons as I gave to Jenny. I just feel like she's really going to play this part very nicely. She's very beautiful, obviously. Icy was very pretty too, if you were to be honest. And you know, I feel like her with a resting beach face on and being all powerful and strong and imposing, and you know, the characteristic of Icy is going to suit her a lot. So yeah, Irene from Red Velvet is going to be a very good Icy in my view, in my idea. The next person is Darcy. Now I had to give this character to one person and one person only, and that is Hwasa from Mamamoo. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but you know, Darcy always had this sexy demeanor to her. She just looked very nice. She was very beautiful. And literally, when I thought about making this video and I thought about, okay, who is going to play Darcy, the first person that came to my mind was Hwasa. I can literally see Hwasa wearing Darcy's outfit, you know, looking very nice in it, being very alike somehow. So I think Hwasa would play a very nice Darcy. Yeah. Okay, and finally the casting for Stormy from the Trix. I decided to give this character to Soyeon from G Idol because I just feel like she make a very perfect Stormy. Stormy was a very crazy character. I think she was even more reckless than the other two Trix members. You know, she was always going out of her way to spite the Winx Club members. She was crazy. She seemed like someone that, you know, just likes doing crazy stuff and having mad fun. And Soyeon, although I do not know much about her group or her, I have seen her in the KDA song, and from there she really captured me because, you know, her rapping was just wow. And I've seen her in award show performances, and yeah, so I really liked her, and I think that she's going to play a very perfect Stormy for some reason. So yeah, that's it for this video. This is just the part one of the K-pop idols as Winx Club characters video, because this is just for the female characters. I am going to make a part 2, which is for the male characters. So make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so that you can know when I upload this video. And also, please do not forget to leave a like at this video if you like, you know, this video, or even if you don't, you know, really like my placements of the idols and the characters. Please comment below if, you know, you change any character, what would they be, who will you place there, and which character you thought was very perfect, you know, was very perfectly suited. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.